Hi everyone and welcome. It's a little bit echoey in here. There's going to be some, noise variation to get used to. There's also going to be some lighting situations that I'm going to have to tweak over time. However, although it's not 100% finished, we are in. We have a new filming space and I just couldn't wait to show you around. So that's what we're going to do in this video and that's all we're going to do. I'm loving the cushion that my mum picked out for me that's in the background that says no riffraff. If you can't figure that out because it's slightly blurred in the background, it says no riffraff. I am really hoping that no riffraff means the same thing in every other language as it means in English, because I don't want to be offending anybody. Please let me know in the comment section, and if it is rude in certain languages, we will remove the cushion. It still has the tags on, waiting for your approval. Anyway, I need to show you around. I really do. Let's get on with it. So come on in. I have had to slow down this footage. It is in slow motion because I thought I spoke fast, but my goodness, I did not speak as quickly as this video goes. So we have the wardrobes on the right hand side. These are IKEA freestanding wardrobes, but the builders have made them look more built in, and I really like the effect that they give. They are quite talented builders. The wardrobe handles are from Hendel and Hendel, and as you can see, this is not completely polished, finished version of the filming room yet. You'll notice that a vase is propped up on some shoe boxes and books. If it's not seen in my filming backdrop, I've just made do with what I can rather than throwing money at the problem at this point. We will eventually get there, but as long as I'm up and running, I don't mind at this point. I was just so excited to get in the space. So the cream on the walls is the shade Cancun. It's actually good home paint that is from B&Q, really inexpensive. And the green that's in the backdrop is the shade Sea Turtle, which is a Valspar shade. And I've bought it in a dead flat matte from V&Co paint. I really, really love it. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on it. So the bed is from IKEA. It's a day bed. It pulls out into a king size, so we'll use that when we have guests come over. B will actually probably use it and move out of her room because she has an ensuite all to herself at the moment, so we'll give that to the guests. All the cushions are from Next Home, and the white vase and flowers on the left is from The Range, so again, very inexpensive. No riffraff in the UK means no undesirable, disrespectful, dishonest people, which I thought was really apt for my channel, and my mum picked it, so it means quite a lot to me. I have the best subscribers in the world, and I am definitely not dishonest. Everything that comes out of my mouth is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, even if it's bad. So I thought the pillow was actually quite apt for this filming space. The tall flowers in the corner are from M&S, and the rattan vase is from Next. And then the large drawer set is from IKEA. I actually had this in my old filming space, so that's definitely not new. On top of it, we've got the lipsticks, lip glosses, eyeliners, and brow products that are my favourites in the plastic drawers, which I bought a really long time ago from Primark, which I believe everywhere else Primark is called pennies. So again, very inexpensive. My filming desk, the vanity desk, is also from IKEA, and I've covered it over with some reflective film that usually goes behind radiators. I'm just trying to improvise here and make the lighting slightly better, and it definitely works. Please don't look at my brushes. They are in well need of a clean. It's on my list of things to do today. So starters we mean to go on, nice filming space, clean brushes. I do have a DSLR camera, which is a Canon 200D, and a Rode Video Mic Pro on a boom pole, which I bought from Amazon. Both of these are from Amazon, actually. The lighting has been an issue in this room. So the lighting that I have up at the moment, I've got the Aperture Amaran 100D light, which I love. And then I've got the Aperture Light Dome Mini. The larger dome, the Aperture Large Dome, was too big for the filming space. But in this box, I have the Aperture Lantern softbox, which I also really like. Slightly larger than the Mini Dome, but I'm just unsure which one I'm going to keep at the moment. So it's still in its box. So let's have a look at the storage that I have. This is what I was missing in my old filming space, and I am so excited. So on the top shelf, we have all of my old filming equipment that I used until I figure out what I'm actually going to do with it. I'm just not sure. I want to keep it for the time being. Then we've got the perfumes and some foundations that I use less frequently. Some of them are in shades that maybe are a little bit too deep for me or maybe too light for me at the moment. The Beauty Pie box is full of all my high-end foundations, and then we've got eyeshadow palettes next to those as well. None of the drawers are full at the moment. I mean, I've shoved things out of the way, but they are not staying there. They may be binned. So yeah, I haven't utilized any of these 8 drawers in this wardrobe yet. Moving on to the next wardrobe, I have utilized all of my old plastic drawers from the metal drawer unit that I had behind me in the backdrop of my temporary filming space. So I have lots of PR in here. I also have devices on the middle shelf that I use quite frequently, and then on the bottom shelf I have products that I've not spoken about yet, but I am going to very, very quickly. And I've hidden some of them out of the way because I didn't want you to see them. So in these bottom 2 mesh drawers, I have products that are duplicated several times. So these are the ones that I don't mind people taking if they pop over and they say, you know, I could really do with a moisturizer or a cleanser. They come in this drawer, well, one of these 2 drawers, and they can take their pick. There are also some perfumes in here and some treatments in here. This is my mum's favourite part of my room. And the last wardrobe, so we have lots of products in here already, again in the plastic drawers that I had before. I thought I would recycle and reuse rather than getting rid of those. So we've got body products, vitamins and blemish products, and then on the middle shelf, lashes, face masks and hydrating toners. And then right at the top, we've got fake tan products and also hair products, and an empty drawer in the middle, which I'm yet to decide what to do with. I am sure I will fill it up soon. So I have started filling these drawers because I have so many SPFs in my house. There is no box big enough to house all these, so I had to have a dedicated drawer. These are all of my favorites and ones that I'm yet to try. And then in the drawer beneath, I've got all of my favorite moisturizers. A lot of my moisturizers go in the giveaway bin because I've either tried them before and they just didn't suit my skin, or I've got other ones that are my preferences. Then I've got my favorite cleansers that I use. Again, same thing for cleansers. If I do get duplicates, they go in the giveaway drawer if I don't feel like I'm going to use them consistently on a daily basis. They may as well go to somebody else that's going to love them more than me. And then I have a treatments drawer, so retinols, vitamin C's, the ordinary products, some from the INQUIRIES list, and I've got my Maysama serum in here as well, and also my Murad retinal, I think it is, in there that I use on my neck. So this is what my room looks like when I'm filming. So I've closed the blind, all the lights are on, and they look pretty bright on this film, but they're so soft, so much better than the lighting that I had in my old filming space, because these lights have been purposefully designed for this space. So when I used to film, my eyes used to sting because it was so bright and harsh on the eye. Now they don't. It's just so much softer and more pleasant to film in this space. So this is the backdrop that you can see from my videos and you will see for the foreseeable future. I'm really eager to see what you think about the green. Now, Louisa, my editor, is going to work on some new transitions because I know a few of you said that some of the transitions in the magenta and the grey were a little bit harsh on the eye. We're wanting to do something a little bit softer for everybody, just to make the viewing a little bit more comfortable and more pleasurable to watch. So watch this space. We are tweaking things as we go along. The next video you see will hopefully have the new transitions in there. The throw on the bed, by the way, is also from the range. I think it only costs £10, and it's the most soft blanket I think I have ever felt in my life. I'm hoping that Ralph will sit on this bed during filming throughout a few videos. He's taken to sleeping on the floor, so I'm not quite sure how often you'll see him, but I'm hoping he'll make an appearance every now and again. So this is my favourite straw. This is the drawer unit that I had in my old filming space. So we've got my top powders in there, top concealers and colour correctors, and it's just a really handy drawer to have whilst I'm filming, so I don't need to get up and go to the wardrobes because, as you know, very, very lazy. So these are my top highlighter products. This drawer is practically empty because, as you know, I'm not a big highlighter fan. And then this drawer is full. So we've got my favourite mascaras, both waterproof and non-waterproof and drugstore, and favourite blushes, both cream, liquid and powder. And then my second favourite drawer, this is my bronzer drawer. Lots of them to choose from, even though I'm really quite fair-skinned. I've got my favourite cream bronzers, drugstore bronzers, and favourite powder bronzers in there. I do love myself a good bronzer. And finally, primers and setting spray drawer. This is relatively empty, but I always think it's really difficult to find a primer and a setting spray that suits my skin, and all of the ones in this drawer suit my skin, so that's why I've kept those. I have purged so many products. I probably had 3 or 4 times the amount of products, and I got rid of so many. That little box on the left is all of the products that I use on a daily basis, and then, you know, you've got to stay prepared. So we've got Q-tips, tissues, and cotton wool. This is the pad that I write all of my notes to prep my videos. So this little bit of prep work there is for a video that's just about to come up, and there's about 5 more pages of that. I do like to write my handwritten notes just so that I stay on track, so I don't go off-piste when I start to waffle, which, you know, happens a lot. My laptop is on a box. It's my lucky box. This has been my box for around about 18 months. I just never thought of buying something to stand my laptop on top of, so it's a box. So although this space is 4 times the size, maybe 5 times the size as my old filming space, I do feel like it's got smaller the more stuff that I've crammed into it. So I'm going to try and keep things streamlined as much as possible and not outgrow this space very, very quickly. But I am loving it at the moment, especially the storage. I didn't have any storage in my old space. It was cramped, it was quite claustrophobic, and I couldn't swing a cat in there. And when my mum and I filmed in there together, it was warm. So I'm hoping this is going to be slightly more comfortable, and yeah, I'm really excited to get my mum next to me. It was the plan that we would film together for the first video that you will see. Hasn't actually turned out that way, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit to have my mum here, but I'm really excited to have her film in this space, as I'm just excited to film myself in this space. So yeah, I hope you really like it. Just a little bit of a pre-warning. I have so many sponsorship opportunities that I turn down on a daily basis, and I only take on a few, as you know. However, while I've been in the temporary filming space, I have been accepting sponsorships because the products that I've tried out are amazing, and I'm really, really looking forward to sharing those products with you. But I didn't want to share them with you in my old temporary filming space because it was a bit dark and dismal and gloomy. I wanted to wait until I was in this filming space. But because of that, and because it's taken us so long to get here, I now have quite a lot of sponsored videos that I have to film that I've already said yes to in the coming months. So there's a backlog to get through, and I just hope that you have it in your heart to just see past it. You know that I'm honest about every single product anyway. Usually 2 a month is the maximum that I would do, unless we're getting close to Christmas and then I get so many requests for amazing products. I just can't turn them down because they're just amazing. But It's going to be slightly more than that over the coming weeks, and I just hope you can forgive me and know that everything that I say in sponsored videos is from the heart anyway. There's no difference whatsoever. It just so happens I'm getting paid for it, and it's sort of in backlog, so I haven't done any, and now I'm going to be doing quite a few. So yeah, I hope you can all forgive me for that and you'll watch them anyway, and I hope you like the new filming space as much as I do. I've been so excited to show you, and now you've seen it. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.